We pulled into a yard the other night, which was part of a large estate, and pointing out where I wanted the tanks located, I rushed to the big, atrociously gingerbreaded mansion to grab room for our crews. There is always keen and sometimes bitter competition between the doughboys and ourselves for sleeping quarters. I was first to go into the mansion and passing through a long, dark corridor, on the left side of which were doors opening into, in turn, a library, a salon, and a music room. I spotted a light beaming under a closed door on the right, and I immediately opened it. There, in what appeared to be a butler's pantry, sat the household at dinner. Usually the household greets us at the doorway and follows, with expostulations and gestures, as we search for good rooms to sleep in and a stove to cook on. But not this household, for here was aristocracy. Here was a Von something or other, an almost too lovely wife of, say, 30 years, rigged up in a most attractive skiing costume with white socks topping long dark blue knickers, and her hair, burnished gold, held in a hairnet, quasi-page, boys' style. A tall Heidelberg-scarred husband, also in knickers, who might as well have had a monocle in his eye, ugly, anemic, and Prussian. And the grande dame, with high neck choker and gray hair in a net, tall and willowy with sunken cheeks. Picture it then. I am unshaven, dirty, with begrimed uniform, and have an M3 machine gun, all set to fire, laying across my right arm. They are eating off linen with silver and candlesticks. Their attitude revealed the unspoken, well, here it is now. Remember, we are proud, unashamed, and unbent. The matriarch nodded in a queenly fashion and said, "Good evening." I inquired, "Do you speak English?" "Not well," she replied without a falter. "I stayed with a friend in England for 6 months about 20 years ago. I believe I can converse with you." The first round was hers, walking away. I was momentarily the servant. But from there on I took over when I realized that here were the real, evil Germans and their wealth. Culture and position should not entitle them to one whit better treatment than the average German. I announced, "We will cook and eat in this room right away, and we will sleep in the rooms across the hall. All of you will immediately prepare to stay in the cellar, if there is one." She was astute enough to know that any protesting words or gesture would be futile and not complied with. "Very well, it is as you say." I am sorry to report that my fellow tankers were deferentially impressed, and only by pressing the issue did I stop them from cleaning the dishes we used and let our host clean them, as have every other household in the past.